Okay, today's project is getting my MX6707 base and my 1729 VRC antenna mounted to the truck. So this is as far as I've gone so far. What I've had to do to make this piece work, it is for the sugar scoop, which I have right here, which goes like this actually. So it's made for this. It bolts right up to it, but it didn't really quite fit right. So what I ended up doing was I ended up making some spacers out of some just square metal tubing, and these are about 3.5 inches long. And what it does is that drops it down, keeps it secure. I wanted this to be as close to the side of the bed as possible. I didn't want it sticking like out, because once the sugar scoop's on here, it's going to be like this. And with the way it was originally set up, it was going to be all the way out to here. It was going to be out like 10 inches. So I was like, no, that's not going to work. So I ended up cutting off about 3 inches of this side and underneath, about 2 down here. And so I could move it in closer. And then I made the spacers to go ahead and allow it to be bolted up to the top of the rail. And that seems to work pretty well. So what I'm going to do next is I'll go ahead and I'll put the sugar scoop on, I'll put the base antenna on, and then I'll have the antenna, and I've got the antenna tie down kit, which will tie it down in the back somewhere over here. I'll have to bend it and kind of see where it ends up being. I kind of measured it out, so I think I know where it's going to go, but I want it to be kind of precise, and that's why I'm going to put the antenna on first, bend it down, and that way it'll hold it nice and securely against the side of the truck. But that's it so far. So I wanted to get a little video of what I've done so far. I'll get some video of it here in just a little bit when it's all in there and the antenna's on, and then I'll get the last little bit of the tie down back there, and then I'm going to be out of daylight because it's about 4 o'clock. I got about maybe an hour left of daylight before the whole thing goes out. But I wanted to get some video and some pictures before I got too far, and that's where it's at. So there it is. Okay, she's in. So I got the scoop mounted, antenna mounted. I haven't done anything with the ground yet. Like I said, I'm not sure. I might run out of time because it's getting late. So I need to run ground on that to the base. But there she is, man. She's tall. That thing goes way up there. I'm gonna put a flag on it. I think like a pirate flag or something. I don't know. But there it is. So what I did is I went about from the edge of this guy here to the edge of this bracket right here was about 15 inches, and that seems to work pretty good, because when I pull the antenna down, it comes up about 6 inches short of the end of the bed, and that's going to be a good spot for it. So I kind of figured, well, if I was going to put it somewhere, that's where I'd put it, is right there. So, and it seems to look like, you know, it all fits in there okay, pretty well. And the bracket turned out pretty good too. It's really on there, so I don't have to worry about that. And so it'll work out real good. So there it is. One MX607 and a 1729 VRC antenna. Now I just gotta tune it for either the PRC 77 radio, or I'll hook it into my CB, but I'm not sure. I already got like CB antennas here, so, and those work pretty good. So I might just put the radio in here and just call it a day and get a ham license and actually use it, which would be great. But anyway, so there it is. So I'll get that little kit installed real quick. Hopefully it doesn't take more than a half hour, because like I said, I'll be out of light, and then I'll be good to go. Okay, I got it done. Yay! I'm running out of time, so this is pretty good. So I got the rope all tied up to it. I believe that's just a helper rope to, you know, help you bring it down when you need to tie it off. So I'm approaching it that way. I think that's how it works. If not, I'll have to ask what it's for, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So there it is. It's all done, and it comes down over here. Let me get that last little part done. Okay, so this is how I mounted the guy here. He this is the angle that it comes down at, and I just drilled a couple holes in this. This is spring steel, by the way, and for those of you who don't like blood, don't look, but that's what happened when I broke 2 different bits and I was pushing down and got my hand. Yeah, so there's the deuce took its toll. So anyway, so a little bit of blood there. I'll clean that off. But anyway, so I did it that way because it tends to come down right there, and it just settles right in real nice. So let me pull it down. Sorry about that. I'm doing this one-handed, but you'll see as it comes into the picture. Anyway, here we go. So it just kind of comes in and then just... And trying to do this two-handed is really hard. There we go. Okay, so you can see it just kind of comes in, and then it just kind of rides right up a little bit, and it's not too tight. It's pretty good there, and it's got that tension pushing it up, so I don't think it's gonna, you know, suddenly pop up or anything. But I mean, I guess I could just take the rope and wrap it around. But you know, it lays pretty low on the side of the truck, which is great with it there. I'm guessing there was no instructions on this one. And I couldn't tell by looking at some online pictures exactly how this back part was done, so I just took a guess and did that. I'll end up probably painting it, and you know, so it matches the truck and everything, so it doesn't look the way it does. But yeah, so it turned out, I like it. Like I said, I gotta still do the ground, and I have to get the cable. Since I decided to put it on the driver's side, I'll need the 10-foot cable instead of the passenger side where you need the 5 or 6 foot. That's not a big deal, you can get them either way, so I'll end up doing that. But anyway, so I just thought I'd let you guys see it all in action. Like I said, so I'll end up painting that guy right there, and then I'll end up painting these little extensions and stuff underneath here, so that they're you know, they match and everything. But I just want to get this all in before it got dark, and you know, like I said, I can always just pop off the mount and paint those extensions. But anyway, so there it is. One antenna, sugar scoop mount, antenna mount, done. Now I got to figure out what to do with that rope over there. And my fingers, man, they're just leaking like a sieve. Yeah, hate that when that happens. Anyway, that's it. So hope you enjoyed that.